Welcome back, basketball fans, to Boston region action in this tournament. We've got a first-round matchup here between the 14th-seeded Indiana Pacers and the 19th-seeded Detroit Pistons. The winner will advance to play the Boston Celtics. For the home team, Indiana Pacers, they feature a pair of ABA stars in Freddie Lewis and Mel Daniels, and Reggie Miller makes an appearance courtesy of the NBA 2K community. I think I got this one from Chase MIA. If it was that individual, thank you very much. And the Pacers offense, despite having some pretty good players, this is a team that I don't know that I ever really got them to run smoothly when I was going through some of the early iterations of this tournament, trying to get all the gameplay settings and all that set up correctly. I wound up giving them the 86 Celtic playbook, which is the same playbook I gave to the Sacramento Kings. It's a playbook designed to get shooters open, and I thought with Reggie Miller and Paul George it would be a good fit. Mitch Richmond with the Kings went off for 40 some odd points, so I thought, hey, surely Reggie Miller could have a good night in this offense, right? Meanwhile, on the other side, the Detroit Pistons feature the starting backcourt from the bad boy teams of the late 80s and early 90s. Their offense is a bit more cut and dry, as the 89 Pistons playbook was one of the options, so that's what we'll be seeing tonight. Ben Wallace, of course, will anchor the defense. Roll that beautiful simulation footage.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons.
Pistons foul, Bob Lanier. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's George on the wing. Check by Hill. Lets it fly. George's shot is off.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Pass to Thomas. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Lets it go from deep. George's shot is off.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And it's O'Neal off the drive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Jermaine O'Neal. 2 shots.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Driving in, Thomas laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to George. Shoots over Hill. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Here's Thomas. O'Neal pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Yep, that one goes.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Pass to Dumars. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Lewis. Here's Daniels. The Pistons clear it. Here's Dumars. And again, the Pistons missing. To the right side. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Lewis. Pass to Miller. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Wallace. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Pass to George. Here's Lewis. It's George on the way. Check by Hill. George's shot is off.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the wing on the left. Here's Dumars. And it's all tied up.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Hill. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Dumars. George defending. And the officials call a traveling violation. Here's Lewis. George outside. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. And the shot's good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Daniels.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Dumars. Thomas, that's good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to George from the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Here's Thomas. Here's Dumars. From the top of the key. Again, the Pistons score.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Here's Lewis. Pass to O'Neal. There's the screen. There's the triple. Lewis can't get it to go. The Pistons trailing. Here's Dumars. Again, the Pistons score.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Lewis. There's the drive. Blocked. They recover it. Daniels. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside, Hill. Here's Thomas. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. George outside. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Lewis. He takes it in. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Unloads from 13. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thomas has got 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Daniels, that one's true.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Dumars. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Second shot opportunity, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana.
For the Pistons,
Indiana leading. Indiana calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get out. For your face made. All right, kids. There's your face made. Make some noise, fans.
So it's the Pacers now. 3-point lead. Here's George. Pass to Daniels. It's rebounded by Lanier.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Dumars, shooting one.
Shooting one.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Jackson. George outside. Rebound Detroit.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Dumars misses.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Back to O'Neal. The fadeaway. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Thomas. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Daniels. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. He has 6. Stolen by Jackson. Now the Pacers on the move. Pass to Daniels. Jackson outside. George right side. 5 on the clock. Back to Jackson. The 3 is up. The shot no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Thomas. Miller pulls it in.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Daniels. He has 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Miller can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Lanier. Here's Thomas. Rejected by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
who's coming out of the court. Come on, goodbye. For your first made.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Make some noise, fans.
The Pistons trailing. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Stackhouse. He shoots it. The Pistons rebound. It doesn't go for him. Jackson outside. Here's Smits. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
For Indiana, Rick Smith, 2 shots.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Stackhouse. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DeBusschere. Defended by Jackson. A shot to stop the drought. And he buries his first look. Here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The Pacers again can't hit. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers leading by 4, and we'll return shortly.
Look who's coming out of the court.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And the Pistons with possession here. Trailing by 4, setting the floor for the Pistons. To the wing, right side. Here's the pick. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Person. Smits, good. And Indiana leads by 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Stackhouse. Defended by Jackson. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Person. He can't get it to go. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Easy looks in mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Now here's Oladipo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Person. Shot clock at 5. There's Jackson with the 3. And Stackhouse pulls it down. Here's DeBusschere. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Richard Hamilton, Chauncey Billups.
Pass to Lanier, 5 to shoot. The shot. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And he drives in. Now Jackson. For 3, Oladipo. The rebound by DeBusschere. Here's Billups. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Lanier. Here's Billups. Ball stolen. Jackson outside. Oladipo outside. Shot to win the cold streak. That one no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Hamilton. Here's Billups. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Indiana calls timeout. Finish your base made.
The Pacers making a change here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oladipo outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Pass to Hamilton. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Granger to stop the drought. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Billups' shot is off. From behind the arc. Granger, no good. Here's DeBusschere. There's a screen. Here's Billups. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Now Oladipo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pass to Billups. Down low. Lanier. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Detroit calls timeout.
Detroit calls timeout. Finish your base made. look who's coming out of the court. Come on, the on your first move.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there.
Give them a hand, fans. Your base made.
Pass to Dumars. Hill with it. Just 5 on the clock. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Hill's gotten his first basket of the night.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Here's Thomas. O'Neal pulls it in. Indiana trailing here. Jackson outside. Pass to Granger. Here's O'Neal. Fades back. Lanier with the rebound. The Pistons on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Oladipo, the pass to Jackson. They set a pick. Pass to Granger. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Dumars. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Thomas. That one's good for 2. Thomas has got 8 points.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on to give out for your base mates. Your base mates.
And here are the Pacers now. Here's Lewis. Pass to Daniels. Takes a turnaround. Jay can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Here's Thomas. Give him 8. Second chance effort. Not going to go that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Pacers making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Lewis. Indiana again missing. The Pistons leading. Here's Hill. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Lewis. Five on the clock.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-3 run. Pass to Dumars. Here's Thomas. There's a screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And Lanier gets it to go. And now it's a 7-point Pistons lead.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Pass to George. Here's O'Neal. From deep. Lanier with the rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Thomas. Give him 8 points now. Wallace. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Drives to the hoop. That shot is good, Lewis. He's got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Thomas. And lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Indiana trailing here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
George against Hill. It's George with the drive.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And Lanier gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now George. Check by Hill. Shot on the wing. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
To the left side wing. Pass to Dumars. And here is Hill. Over George. Here's Wallace. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. .54 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Oh, George with a steal. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Dumars. Lets it go from 14. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. Into the lane. That shot is good, Lewis. Give him 8 points now.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Thomas. Off target at the rim. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Pistons ahead, up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
look who's coming out of the court.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. We've got Paul George, and it's Miller in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. It's George on the wing. Pass to Daniels. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons clear it. Here's Thomas. Give him 8. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Thomas has got 10 points in the game. Here's Lewis to the inside. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Wallace pulls it in.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Here's Lanier. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Little turnaround. Indiana again missing. The Pistons leading. Here's Thomas. He's got 10. The shot inside. Lets it go. He's off on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Inside. It's intercepted. Here's Dumars. Plenty of space. And yep, it's good. Thomas has got 4 points this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Look who's coming out of the court. Come on, give a for your face made.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Make some noise, fans.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Pass to Miller. Now George. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Thomas. 12 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Outside, Hill. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Indiana trailing here. Here's George with the drive.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
And they get it back. Tries again. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Lewis. It's George on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Thomas. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Miller. Check by Hill. Pass to George. From town. Detroit with a rebound.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Wallace. Shots blocked. It's George on the wing. He's got 9.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give up for your first name. Look who's coming out of the court. Come on to give up for your first name.
So for the Pistons.
Your first name.
The Pistons leading. Pass to Rodman. Here's the Busher. George defending. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. He has 7.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
It's George with the drive. Here's Daniels. George outside. Pass to Miller. Takes a 3. Rodman with a rebound. Here's Stackhouse. It's tipped. Now here's George. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Here's the Busher. George defending. Pass to Stackhouse. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
From mid-range, they've been on fire today. Those jump shots have been falling all game.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
And he knocks down the down one. And that's good as he hits both shots.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Lewis. Give him 8. George with it to halt the run. Off the left rim and out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Looking to get back on track. And Stackhouse pulls it down.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Jackson. George outside. Out to the wing. To the left wing. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. George has got 4 points this quarter.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Nifty move. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jackson. Back to George. Shot from 12. Unable to get that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Takes the 3. Miller pulls it in. Now here's George. He's got 11. Jackson outside. Back to George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Billups, defended by Jackson. Lanier. It's not going to go for him. Indiana trailing here. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Oladipo. Got a hand on it. Right wing. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's McGinnis. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Third team foul. At the line, for Indiana, George McGinnis. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Pacers making a switch here. That one misses. The Pistons leading. Here's Hamilton. And there, he misses his first shot of the night. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's DeBuscher. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 9.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Jackson, right side. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Person. The 3 ball. Doesn't go for him. And the Pistons going the other way now. Here's DeBuscher. Here's Billups. Defended by Jackson.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Checking in for the Pacers, Roy Hibbert.
Minute 32 left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Lambier. The rebound by Hibbert. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
To the inside. Here's Smith. Ooh, ripped away. Here they come with numbers in transition. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here are the Pacers now. Here's Person. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
Here's Smith. Here's Hibbert. Soft touch off the glass.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Here's Billups. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson outside. Oladipo, the pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Billups with a rebound.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Pass to Hamilton. Here's Billups. He shoots. And that's not going to go. And so it's Detroit earning this break in the action, up 10. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for Detroit. Oladipo up top. Fires the 3. The Pistons clear it. Here's Dumars. Over Oladipo. Dumars misses. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Deflected. They get it back. They get it back. Here's Daniels. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Here's Thomas. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebounded by Daniels. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Here's Lanier. Oladipo with a block. Pass to Lewis. Here's Hibbert. George outside. Here's an 8-footer. Hibbert. That's good.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Here's Thomas. 4 on the clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
At the line for one.
One shot. Here's Lewis. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Hibbert. The shot, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on. And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Lewis. Pass to George. Shoots over Hill. Here's O'Neal. Tipped. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. George outside. And the jam by George.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Jermaine O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Detroit with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Thomas. 5 on the clock. Shoots. It's blocked. Here's Lewis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Lanier with the rebound.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Dumars, 16 feet out. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's George. Knocks down the 18-footer. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Thomas misses. Indiana trailing here. Tipped away. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Thomas has got 6 in the quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Hill with the steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And Detroit leads by 14.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Thomas misses. Hill against George. Detroit with a rebound. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Here's Thomas. Miller pulls it in. Going inside. Detroit with a rebound. Pass to Dumars. Back to Hill. Fires, high post, and the jumper is good. Hill's gotten 4 this quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
George against Hill. Hill with the steal. Pass to Thomas. On the take. Got a hand on it. Here's Daniels. Here's O'Neal. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
And you know, the adjustment should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Lewis. Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Jermaine O'Neal. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Pistons with possession here. With the step back. Driving to the basket. Thomas, that's good.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Miller. The Pacers again can't hit.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Driving inside. Thomas misses. Here's Lewis. Pass to Daniels. He got a piece of it. Here's Thomas. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Shot clock at 5.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Thomas. Out left to the wing. Down low. Banked it in off the glass. Thomas has got 18 points in just the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Lewis. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Lewis. From deep. Wallace pulls it in. And here's Detroit. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Dumars. Here's Thomas.
Walking foul called on Jermaine O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Pacers foul. Jermaine O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Take a break.
Shooting
Take a break.
for Detroit.
2 shots.
Isaiah Thomas at the line for 2.
And he drops the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. On offense, here are the Pacers. 19-point game. Here's Lewis. Pass to Miller. Shot from the top of the key. Yes, on the jumper. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Thomas. Out to the right wing. Here's Dumars. Had a miss there on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's O'Neal. Here's George. And the layup is good off the glass.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And there it is for him.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Lewis. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Miller. Here's O'Neal. Fader on the way. Again, Indiana. Here's Dumars. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Fun fact, in a night that wasn't very fun to watch, that the 68 points the Pacers scored here ties them for their 7th lowest scoring output in the history of the franchise. Of the times they have scored fewer than 68 points, which is not that many, I think it's only 5 to 10 or so, but Detroit has been their opponent for 5 of those games. So perhaps this simulation is one of the most accurate things I ever could have done, because the Pistons held the Pacers to a very bad scoring night. Maybe that's not that surprising since they play in the same division, so they would play more consistently, but I digress. Final tally for the Pacers in this one, Paul George finished with 19 points on only 9 of 24 shooting. Mel Daniels was a bit of a bright spot. He went for 12 points and 20 rebounds, and Reggie Miller unfortunately never got it going for the home team Pacers, finishing with only 5 points on 2 of 7 shooting. And it wasn't much prettier on the Detroit side, but it was good enough to win. Isaiah Thomas finished with 29 points on only 13 of 36 shooting from the field. Pass the ball, dude. What are you doing? Joe Dumars and Grant Hill contributed 10 points each. and it was an all-around ugly game. Let's move on to 76ers versus Cavaliers if you're looking to cleanse your palate and see something that's a bit more efficient on the offensive side of the ball. Or, if you're following the Pistons on their journey, check out Game 21 in the attached playlist for their second round matchup. Thanks for watching.